With you guys racked to find a decision about should you follow Brood to his with his people, try to defend his civilization or not, Brood fails to make a choice, and his people go on without him
Hmm.
because Tanner's not here to make said choice. Therefore,
We're gonna continue on for him.
Fuck it, he's dead.
he's now very sad, and he's gonna stay in the forest for a bit.
Okay.
Are we recording?
We are recording.
It's canon. Okay. So, you guys want to go explore that giant tower?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, let's go take a look. We're already here.
How far away is it? Oh, it's already here?
Well, I have no idea.
It's
where
on the other
it
side
is,
of this
but-
town. You guys have seen the tower, and
Oh,
somebody flew up and saw the top of it, I believe.
I did.
Okay. You saw
what
the
does
top.
look like?
And it's surrounded by like thorny brushes,
Oh.
as tall as trees, and as thick as a forest. So I mean, Tempest Panel, obviously by walking through first, and then everyone else will follow.
Shit, we don't have Brood to walk in first. Okay.
So if you guys are heading to the tower, are you going back to the town, or are you bypassing the town?
Do we need anything?
Go into the town at all? No.
You've
'cause
not
No.
gone in town yet.
Let's
we
go to the town.
should actually. This might be a bit of a good
Apologize?
idea for us. Well, considering that you've locked a couple of the guards up in a cage prior to us,
I was keeping them safe. You don't know what's lurking out here. Could be like evil wizards and shit.
well, the only evil wizard I see around here is before my very eyes. But point saying is perhaps if we go into town, there might be a modicum of danger. Perhaps.
Name one evil thing I've done. One. Just one.
Well, he lived.
Fucking what?
I don't know.
You piece of shit.
Well, I've seen you do some disrespectful things to some corpses.
Wait, have I?
Have you? I
Oh.
don't. I'm not actually sure. I don't really remember the first like 10 weeks of. Bam.
I don't think I did. Dude, worst thing I did was steal a airship from pirates, and it was already going down.
Well, I'll tell you an evil thing that you better remember. Do you remember your apprentice? Well, what was his name again?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's like Henry or something. Dude, I knew him for like 3 days.
Oh, 3 days. To him, it was half his life. He looked up to you.
Yeah, I'm fucking awesome.
And with Mr. Magical Teleporter, do you remember whatever became of the captain of the glorious airship that you as you
Yeah.
like to parade stole?
I recall while I was creating a magical portal, every single one of you forgot to fucking put him through it.
Well, you can't really blame me for that. I went as best I could. I was in no position to be grabbing it myself.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Putting all this on me. I just got... If you recall, I was creating a magical portal just after coming back from the dead.
Well, it's a scary thing too, isn't that, coming back from the grave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except, I came back pretty similar to me, I think. What about you?
Well, I'm sure I've come back the same as I always have. My voice might have changed a little bit, but I mean it's sure to happen when you get get a bit of lich magic in your body.
I suppose. But yeah, let's head back to the town.
All right, but
Alright.
I'll let you be going first.
I would love to go first.
Okay, I'm stealth behind the group.
How far behind the group?
They're like 30, 40 feet.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Not even.
Hey,
Not good. 14.
So you guys are walking through the forest. Who's leading?
I'll lead.
Okay.
I'll follow right behind him. Hey,
I'll go right behind.
Agrico
El
Vega,
Grigo.
make a perception check, please.
Perception check is loading. Sign in to roll 20.
El Grico, on the if this visiting the town thing goes bad, should we just transform into dragons and I don't know, bird?
Either that, that's one of the two.
Okay.
Hey, look at that! It was a good roll.
As you guys are kind of walking along, making your way toward the town, you're not quite out of the woods yet. A piece of paper from basically out of nowhere blows up from the wind and blows and just kind of gets stuck on your leg.
I'll pick up the piece of paper.
Okay.
And try to read it.
What languages do you speak?
Common, Druidic,
Elvish.
Elvish.
You can't read this.
Well, looks like fucking gibberish. Arcane Kelly, wanna have a look?
Sure.
What languages do you speak?
Common, Gnomish, Draconic,
You can read this.
Abyssal, and Elvish.
This
Oh.
is in Draconic.
Ooh.
And it says, "You don't know me, but we can help each other immeasurably. My name is Iskander, and I'm a member of the cult of the Dragon Queen. The cult's horrifying plans to ally with the Chained One are sure to bring doom to all, but I can stop those plans with your help. Rescue me from the cult's clutches, and I will deliver you the prize of prizes, the blueprints to seal away Tharizdun once and for all. The plans are here in Zonthal's tower, being studied and guarded by only a handful of wizards, including myself. The danger of my treason becoming known grows with every passing day, and if I'm discovered, I'll surely be killed. Please hurry, for the sake of everyone and everything you value."
Sounds like fake news to me.
Well, boys, we might just be turning into dragons today.
Handful of wizards sounds pretty easy.
Yes, sir.
Well, what's the plan?
Well, there's a dragon that I should I'll just 1 second. I'll I'll inform you guys when we get to town. I just need to pick up some supplies.
Kind of supplies.
Ah,
Gonna pick up the supplies.
a,
Yes,
a quill, some ink, some paper. You know
Drop the supplies.
how it is.
Are you looking for
Yeah.
ink specifically to write down spells?
To use with illusionary, yeah, a lead-based ink worth at least 10 gold.
Okay. So you guys make your way back to the town, and the gentleman in the back stealthing along. You guys make it to the town, and it's getting kind of late. There's not many people out. Shops still seem open. No sign of any guards or anything. It's a small town. Where would you like to go?
I don't know. Just is there anywhere that looks obviously like a shop or?
Make an investigation check.
16.
You're trying to find out without taking too much, bringing too much attention to yourselves, as because you wonder maybe the guards don't like you. But it doesn't take you long to look around and find something that looks like a general store sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay, I'd like to go in the general store and just ask the shopkeep if he's got any lead-based ink that he's willing to sell me.
Okay. So you walk in. There's an older human man hanging out behind kind of a cluttered desk, and this is very much a general store where there's a wall that has like shovels and picks, and there's another wall that has blankets and household goods and some stuff like that. And he says, "You're looking for inks? I do have a couple here. Not much use for these around here. Not many folks are big writers. I could sell you the last 2 vials of ink.
Yeah, sure. That would be lovely. As
Uh,
well, if I could get quill and some parchment paper as well. Kind sir.
Yes, I'll throw it in. For the 2 and everything, this is some of the finer inks. That's why it's not selling. 25 gold pieces.
Sir, that would make my day.
All right, I am very happy to do business with you.
And I am happier to do business with you, sir.
Okay. Did you go in by yourself, by the way?
Yeah. I would
Okay.
have gone in by myself.
Okay. Make a perception check, please.
3.
Okay. So he hands you the ink. He takes the money. Gives you the quill, some parchment. And he bids you farewell, and he continues on writing up his ledgers.
Okay. Well, after getting outside, I'd like. Is there any like picnic tables around or anything like that?
Not that you can see.
Huh? What?
No. Okay. Let's find the tavern.
I
We
second
can
that.
sit down and I can share the information with you guys there.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't take you long to find the tavern. It's small town, 1 tavern. And you guys can find a seat in the back. There's not many people in here. What do you want to do?
Once we sit down, I'd like to use illusionary script, as I said,
I'm gonna join everyone.
and
Bar.
I'd like to have. I'd like to just write on it, kind of translate it from Draconic to Common on the paper, but to have only my party be able to see that.
Okay. Is that a spell slot used for that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can all read the note he's translating onto the paper.
Yeah, and I'll just have it so everyone else that might be looking at whatever it says is we're heading to or we're heading with the trees to attack this army of darkness with the Ents of the Forest.
Hail to the king.
We're heading out in 2 days' time.
Okay.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm drinking at the bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna start ordering some rounds.
All right. Mark off a couple gold for some drinks.
So what we're planning to do?
Wait, so Jed did tell us about like the weather,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we can read it.
Well,
Shall we
we'll we
do the
plan
tower,
to assist our potential allies. Right?
Sounds like a smart thing to do, yeah.
Doesn't sound like something all that evil now, does it? Suppose I can get on board with that.
now, how far away is this place that we'd have to go to?
It's just on the other side of town.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll trust your judgment, or I can't kill you. You've never let us stray before.
Never.
Not once.
And hard to believe he's led us straight once either. But
Well, I might have to disagree with you there, but if that's what you think, you are the wisest in the group.
what, me?
Well,
Not even close.
well, if somebody wanted to find out any information about the afterlife, I'm sure they would talk to you.
Well, I can say I've only died once.
Twice-ish?
Drink my beer and say, yes, that's right. I've died twice. Perhaps 3 times now, you're right.
That'd make you somewhat of an expert, wouldn't it?
Well, I suppose so. It's very cold.
I believe the drink's supposed to be.
Well, I ordered an ale. It's supposed to be warm. But
Well, whatever. Another round!
Okay. You guys get another round. Continue drinking.
we get drunk. right before going into a dungeon, right? That's...
Perfect
We're
time.
not gonna sleep on it first.
Oh, that's probably. Oh yeah, it is late, I guess.
Were we not like well rested?
No, it's like late evening.
Yeah, but I figured it was like at least afternoon or something.
Well, we did have to deal with Brood's the forest of it's during the day.
Well, I thought like we'd rested up and we're gonna leave on daybreak with Brood, but then he decided not to say anything.
No, they left at night.
Yeah, we had already rested, and then
Yep.
we just waited around the whole day. I think.
Yeah, you just took too long and waited through the night, and
Alright, well, whatever.
so are you guys sleeping on it, or getting drunk and then going in?
I think we're gonna sleep on it.
I'm drunk.
Okay.
Should we roll for it?
Up to you guys.
Would
You
we
guys
get
tell me what
drunk
you want to
enough?
do. I'm not telling you what to do.
Oh,
Make
no,
it- Make
I'm
a
asking-
drunken decision.
Do we want to make a drunken decision? Are we gonna like sit down and have a few beers and be like, right, we're the sandwich adventurers. We can take on any little fuckers. A couple of wizards. That's barely fucking anything. We've got one in our party, one for theirs. There's one left. We can fucking take them on. Let's rush in and kill them. Get right fucking pissed.
And if
roll
there's
a
any
d20.
traps, the alcohol will help us land better.
If
Let us go live.
anything, it'll make us a little more willing to scale a mountainside. A little braver. It's up to you guys.
Let's roll d20.
I agree with the party to start ordering rounds of Alizé.
Alright, so you guys are getting considerably drunk.
Yep.
Like a 6 out of 10.
No, just like responsibly adventured.
Yeah, like so it's 8 out of 10 then.
Alright, we'll let the dice decide. I'm gonna roll a d8 for number of pints.
Okay.
Yeah.
A T8 for number of pints.
Well, 1d8 plus 1, 'cause you can't just have 2.
I mean,
Oh,
like.
fuck.
You guys are hammered. So,
Right, so a couple of wizards, right?
so if you're
Fucking
ru-
piss
Couple
off.
of visits.
so I'm just gonna say this, because you're now drunk, your ability to make a bad decision goes up.
Absolutely.
So on a
Roleplay drunk decisions.
D100, what do you want to say for you're really drunk? 70-30? 60-40?
70-30 sounds good.
Okay.
70 and above, we make the good decision, go to bed, and fight them in the morning.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Alright, who wants to be in charge of that role?
Well, I got us drunk, so why
Wait,
not?
what I was gonna say.
Oh,
T-Pain, even when drunk, just makes good decisions. He's a good dude.
Guys, I don't know if this is a good idea or not.
You're such a wet blanket.
I mean, all I can see right now is like 6 of you, so.
yeah.
And you're
That-
looking mighty
That
fine
means they're
tonight.
definitely outnumbered.
You're looking mighty fine tonight, Faustulus.
Ah, you're just saying that.
I mean, I never realized how beautiful your eyes are.
Well, all the better to see you with, right? You wanna Jingle my little bag of holding. You want to pay for a room?
I mean, if we bunk up, it's a little bit cheaper, right?
Alright, so stumbling, I'm gonna pull out, I guess, a platinum piece from my bag of holding,
Okay.
and ask for a room with Memphis paid.
Okay. He said this is more than enough to pay for all your rooms. But if you
Okay.
Rounds for the bar, then.
all right.
So, Mike, roll for the bad decision.
He did.
Oh no, roll for our bad decision.
Oh.
Oh.
Dibs Little Spoon, that's all I'm saying.
That was the
He's gonna fart on your dick.
I'm gonna fart on your dick, dude.
That's why he doesn't ever want Big Spoon. Anywho, the rest of you it'll cost a total of another 10 gold in order to get rooms.
Oh damn.
Where you all rest off your drunken stupor, which is good because you would have had disadvantage on the rolls in this session. And you guys wake up a little bit late into the morning because you're a little drunk. And wake up, have some breakfast, and meet downstairs and decide on the plan.
I'm sitting as far away from Tempest Bay.
I can't sit down properly.
What did you say?
He said he can't sit down properly.
No.
I also cannot draw direct eye contact to Postulus.
Well, if anybody was asking, he was the cob last night.
Well, breakfast beers?
A breakfast beer sounds excellent right now, thank you.
Yeah, I definitely need some breakfast beers.
And a nice greasy breakfast.
although I don't. No. Perhaps a nice greasy breakfast might be right. Does this pub have a nice greasy breakfast option?
It does have a nice greasy breakfast option.
Tavern master, we need you.
I'm already bringing you bacon. You look like you need it.
Oh my god. Can you just like bring a whole hog?
You guys prepaid for it last night. I'm not surprised you don't remember.
All right.
At
Hell,
least something good happened last night.
I got drunk off just watching you guys drink.
It was quite a good night.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good for business if you just want to like stick around a few nights.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little day trip, but we'll be back.
Oh,
later.
that sounds excellent. I'll hold your rooms for you.
What's up with that tower?
Oh, that he kind of leans in. He's like, I heard there's ghosts in there. No one's lived there for like 80
So it's-
years.
It's a tourist attraction?
Oh God, no. No.
Do you know how to get in there?
I've seen some people walk in through the hedges and not come back. But I mean, nobody's lived there for 80 years or so, from what I remember. But the lights still come on from time to time.
We heard there were wizards there.
I've heard that once or twice, but I'm pretty sure it's ghosts.
Sure?
I'm pretty
Not
sure it's
a bunch of
haunted.
30-year-old virgins?
Well, that would be strange. I don't see why they would do that. We got a pretty good brothel down the street. I mean, they may not be the best looking things, but a night's a night.
You know, I think with the right wizard, you could get yourself a really nice brothel. And when I get back later this evening, I think I have a proposition to make.
Yeah, I've heard you've turned a couple of tricks. I say over my breakfast.
I'm sorry, are you looking for a job?
Yeah, like I can change people into other things, so I think
My
I
earbuds.
might
You know what? I'm gonna stay out of this one.
I might be able to change
Are you guys ghost
not
hunters?
great looking people to better looking people, but I'm not 100% sure.
I prefer the term Ghostbuster.
I am unsatisfied with the breakfast. I will conjure a feast of bacon, one would say.
Do you
What
have? Are you conjuring a hero's feast?
Yes.
Do you have the necessary components?
That's a good question.
Well,
You
yeah,
have
it doesn't
1,000
cost
gold,
like
right?
1,000 gold. Yeah.
A bowl worth 1,000 gold.
Oh.
Do we need a new bowl every time, or is it like identify where it just needs a single
No,
bowl?
it's consumed by the spell.
Hmm.
You guys did have one in your old bag of holding.
Oh,
Oh, I
That's
haven't
okay.
even looked through this one yet. Just been pulling coins out.
I'm
guys got-
not particularly afraid of anything anyways.
do you guys got any fancy gold bowls around here?
I'm not made of
Yeah,
that
it's
much
easy.
money.
All right.
I can sell you some of my regular bowls.
Nah, I'm good.
I mean, are you trying to do some like shifty magics?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if I call it shifty.
Well, maybe there's something in town that can help. What are you looking for?
Like a really nice ornate bowl, you know, something that anyone would appraise to be approximately 1,000 gold.
Well, I don't have something ornate, but I could sell you one of my bowls for 1,000 gold. I'm appraising it at 1,000.
Technically, the gem doesn't specify. The spell doesn't specify who appraised at 1,000. As long as it's gem encrusted, I got a couple rubies I
Oh,
can stick in the wood.
I don't have any gems.
Ooh.
No, that would be bad for eating.
Yeah, see, I don't know. It's these tree people magic. I don't really get it.
Yeah, I don't either. But if you see a ghost, will you come back and tell me so I can say I'm right?
Oh yeah, no, we'll bring it back here. We'll show it to you.
That would be lovely.
All right, now that I've had a nice hearty breakfast, I'm ready to go not murder people.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
That's a
on
very
ghosts.
strange thing to say. But you guys pay really good, so I'm gonna pretend I did not hear that.
Well, you
Oh,
can't really murder if they think the first
Well, they're not.
right?
Can I just point out one more thing before you go? See, you guys passed out in your rooms pretty late, but really early in the morning before you got up, the town's guard came looking for you, but I just assumed that in your drunken stupor you kind of got into something, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I told them you weren't here. So, you might want to look out for that.
Hmm.
I kind of wanted to speak to them anyways.
Well, they weren't very happy.
Well,
and he pulls out
I
a
mean-
paper, and he hands it to you, and it's a warrant for your arrest.
Is there a picture on it?
No.
Is it just for him or all of us?
It's for all of you.
Okay.
Minus
Okay.
Brood, who was a tree at the time.
Okay, I'll take the paper from him and I'll say thank you very much. We'll go take care of this right now.
Alright, that's mighty nice of you to not disturb our little town. Good luck.
Thank you. With the warrant or the not murdering people, because they might go hand in hand.
Both, hopefully. Please don't do either of those things. Don't piss off the guards and don't murder anybody. That'd be bad. We're nice people here. We'd like to stay under the radar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
I get you.
I would hate to have to cut you off tomorrow. You're good for business.
Anyways, see you, buddy.
Have a lovely day trip.
We most definitely will. And I take my leave of this lovely tavern.
All right. Everybody else follows?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walk out into the now noon sunlight. What is your plan?
So there's a warrant out for our arrest, so it's probably not a good idea to go looking for some magic items in this town.
This is also a little rinky-dink town.
Okay, fair. To steal / acquire. You said you want to deal with guards, so let's go do that.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should talk to you guys first. Like, do you want to deal with this right now, or when we come back?
Let's just get it out of the way.
Might as well.
Sure. All we have to do is probably just give them a little bit of gold and we'll be on our way. Sure, it probably won't be that big of a deal. I mean, you're just protecting them before.
Of course. So, let's go deal with them.
I'm gonna
Sorry guys, I got a work call. I'll be back in 15 or so.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take like a handful of coins out of the bag of holding and move them to like a pocket or something, just so I don't I'm not reaching into like an obvious magic bag when I pull out money every time.
Okay. How much you pulling up?
No, 20 coins in a handful.
Okay.
I also reach my hand into Basilus's bag and pull out 2 coins.
Okay.
What did I tell you about putting your hands in places without asking me?
Look, I just need a little bit of money so that what happened last night doesn't repeat again. I want to make sure I can afford my own rooms now. I think I earned this last night, okay?
Well, everything that we did was okay between us, so let's just not talk about it anymore. And if you
You're
want
the one who keeps bringing it up.
well, you're quite hard to forget, all right?
Well, it's just let's move on. Let's move forward.
It's, upon hearing him say "move on," I drop my brow a little bit. Continue. Disheartened.
Okay.
I'll be waiting for you tonight.
Gay.
Okay. Let's head over to the guard's office.
Okay. There is a pretty obvious like kind of jail guard post sort of thing, and you walk in and immediately one of the guard goes, "Huh, I did not expect you guys to just walk in to jail. Hands up, everyone."
Hey, whoa. I think you need
And
our
three
side of the
guards,
story
three guards
first.
draw their swords, and they go, "I think we have your side of the story. You put us in a cage when we just wanted to come and greet you to our fine town.
Yes, you see.
No, put your hands up right now."
My hands are up. My hands are up. You see, after we got out of our tent, you all were sleeping on the ground, but one of our friends was in quite a hurry, and if he went off, we would have had no way to find him. So, I placed you guys inside of a magical cage because I did not know what kind of creatures are lurking about. I did not want a bear to stumble upon you while you were sleeping.
We can handle a bear. That is an act of aggression. Everybody in the cells now.
We're in a bit of a hurry again.
Make
So-
a deception check.
Nine.
Okay. He goes. We'll talk about this more once you get in the cell.
Tomorrow?
No, right now. You're all under arrest for the assault of a town's guard member.
Oh, that's reasonable. Alright.
I don't think we have a day to waste though, guys.
So is the entire thing made of metal
Well, it's a wood shack,
or
and then
stone?
it's a wood shack with metal bars on the inside.
Okay. So let's all get into this one cell over here, guys.
Yes, get into that cell. Right now. I'm going to be sending a message to the quartermaster of this region. He'll be down here within a day, and we'll have a conversation about this.
All right, all right.
Puts you guys all in. Thanks. It locks the gate on this cell, and two of them take a seat just outside the cell. That one who is talking to you walks back to the front room.
Did they like strip us?
Nope, but just put you in.
Okay.
Okay. So it's just like wooden logs for the back.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm like, well, guys, I don't really want to be locked in a cell all day. So, do you want to leave?
Yeah, I'm a little claustrophobic.
Like we have to go look at that tower.
One of the guards yells, "Hey, shut up!"
You shut up.
And he comes up right next to the bar. He's like, "Don't make me tell you again."
Like,
Whoa.
Can you leave? Like, we're having a private conversation. You're really intruding here.
I'm part of this privacy now.
Well,
Okay,
shouldn't just-
well,
Are you considering just teleporting out of here?
Yeah,
no,
let's just
like,
go.
Captain, they're
Is
doing
there-
some fishy shit in here.
Is there anyone?
Do I smell
Elson?
fish?
You do not smell fish.
Oh.
Is there anyone else in the cell with us? Like any other person?
No.
Okay.
Ah, damn it! I really hoped there was one more person.
I'm like, okay. Listen, like, I already told you, we got stuff to do today. We don't have time to be in the cell.
No,
all
you're
day.
under arrest. You do have time. You do what I
We'll be
tell
back
you.
tomorrow.
No,
I'll make you
you're
a
in
deal.
the cell already. There's no
You
deals
got
to
locked-
make.
I locked you in a cell for like what? Like an hour? So like you locked me in a cell for an hour, and we're.
That's not how this works. No.
Listen, I'm a powerful wizard. I'll tell you how the world works.
And I'm made of trees.
Yeah, maybe.
See how
Anyways.
outlandish that is?
All I know is this this building was made of trees. So I'm gonna use my staff and cast Pass Wall on the back wall to get out of here.
What the fuck? Captain, call all the reinforcements in. And as you guys walk through the pass wall, you notice as the two guards run out, and you can hear a little bit of bells ringing, signaling the town's guard.
As I'm also leaving, I'm flipping off that other guard.
He's already running out and coming, like
Oh.
running out of the door to try to come around the back.
I yell, "Fuck the police!"
What do you guys do once you pass through the wall?
Make a break for the tower?
Yeah, let's
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 go
make
for
a
the
break
tower.
for the tower.
People are scared to go there. It's ghosts.
I'll run to the tower now, but we're gonna have to pay penance later.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we'll go do community service or some shit.
Well, it's a
Alright.
lot easier to beg for forgiveness than to ask for permission.
That's very true. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys are running there?
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
run.
So you guys book it. You'll notice a bunch of guards starting to congregate behind you and chase after you. And you run outside of the east gate of town. And you start running up a bit of a hill, a small little hill. And you get to you can see straight in front of you is a tangled weave of vines, with one small little archway opening within the vines. And there's a little fence with an opening out front of that. That as soon as you pass the fence, all the guards stop and they go, hold, 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 hold. And they just kind of stand there and watch to see what you do.
I look back and I say, "We have business in this tower."
You hear one guy go, the tower is haunted. And another guy goes, shut up.
Yeah, if we go clear all the ghosts in there for you guys, will you guys call it even?
There's like a 10-second pause, and then you just hear, no!
Yo, fuck you guys!
I'm gonna resist the urge to throw a rock at them.
Let's go flip a couple cars.
Wait, drugs. How close are they together?
Um,
Don't assault the
within
guards.
like 20 to 30 feet, there's 10 guards.
I put my hand on Arcane Kelly's shoulder and nod.
What's your alignment, Arcane Kelly?
I am neutral good.
Okay.
Not anymore.
So what are you guys doing?
Going inside the tower. I'll be like, "We're gonna be back."
There's no
Well,
tower
like I
entrance
said-
in front of you. There's just this vine entrance in front of you.
The vine entrance.
The tower is still off in the distance.
While they're lipping off the guards, can I investigate these vines?
Sure.
Like an entrance or?
There is an entrance.
Oh, there's like a clear.
Yeah, there's an archway entrance.
to the vines into, like, I'm guessing a maze type thing.
I
It's
would
just
still
fire.
like to get a good look at these divine bramble.
What are you looking for?
See if they're see if I can identify what they are. If they're like poisonous, if they're moving.
Okay,
Plant thing.
make a nature check.
17.
They just look like just pretty harmless vines. They are not moving, just very thick vines.
Okay. I'm gonna hang out near the entrance.
Okay.
Are you doing anything to the guards, Jed?
No, I'm not doing anything to the guards. Not this time.
Okay.
I demand all their badge numbers.
They're not even like responding to you anymore. They're just watching to see what you do.
Okay, I go.
I'd like to cast See Invisible, actually.
Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. That's like it. Alright, guys. Well, we can, let's start heading through these, vines, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can take our journey a little slower now that these, guards aren't harassing us anymore.
We should probably watch our steps and make sure we check the traps as we push on through.
Postulus, if I recall, you're quite good at that.
Well, I'm not really good at seeing them, but I'm good at making sure they don't kill me. I'm more good at finding my way around the bush.
Okay.
I actually have really bad perception.
Good thing it's not
Cause-
perception to find a trap.
Oh.
Investor,
Investigation.
Yeah, but I probably can't look for traps and navigate at the same time, can I?
No.
Unless this is like a clear path, like...
You have no idea. You haven't entered yet.
Okay. Well, I would like to keep half an eye out for traps.
Okay, roll investigation. As you guys are moving into the vines.
16.
Yes.
Okay. So as you guys step into...
Oh,
What are
sorry,
you doing?
never mind.
What are you doing?
How long does detect magic last? Totally forgot.
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Nothing, nothing stands out.
It's also gonna be on Faustus, not myself, but it's still the same thing. It's just help him navigate a little bit more as well.
Okay. So you guys are stepping in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. As you step into the vines, you step across the threshold, and it's no longer vines,
Whoa.
but a beautiful garden pathway in the middle of hedges, and you can see up, and there's no vines above you, it's just clear blue sky, and you can see the tower. Behind you, you
What?
see nothing but garden path.
What wizardry is this?
As you step into the garden path, you notice movement high up on the tower. A human male, dressed in black robes, stands on the balcony, waving something over his head. It's hard to make out details from this distance, but it might be a book of some sort. Heroes, the figure screams. They saw you in the village. I've taken the blueprints, but they'll realize it's missing within minutes. Look for me beneath the tower, for it's the only place I have a chance to hide. This is the key that will let you teleport into the dungeon. As he speaks, the figure holds aloft a second item, some sort of white glimmering hourglass. I will leave it behind after I use it, but others may find it before you do. The speaker looks over his shoulder as another figure suddenly dashes out onto the balcony. A flash of blades and spellfire erupts. Then the figure who spoke pitches his attacker over the railing before dashing back inside.
Buster.
Damn. That dude's gangsta.
Yeah, we gotta back him up, dude.
Well, let's go.
Always trust a wizard in black.
So did he, like... He left all his keys and stuff up there?
What do you mean?
His, the key he was talking about? It's still with him?
He told you what he
Okay,
was going to do
wrote
with it.
down.
He literally just told you what he was going to do with it.
He's gonna use it, then he's gonna leave it,
Okay.
and someone else might find it before we do, though.
Yeah, but he teleports with him.
Yeah, but he leaves it when he
Yeah.
teleports.
He said he's leaving it for us, so let's go up there and try to
Yeah.
find this key.
Okay.
Craig's there, door.
You don't
How far?
you see the tower. You just see the tower in the sky. You don't see the tower on the ground level. You just see hedges.
Oh shit.
So should we just, fly?
Yes, please.
Since Grant's not here, could we just, like, get... actually, I guess that's a high level, never mind. I was gonna say, but I totally forgot it's like 7th or 8th level spell slot. Don't want to burn that shit.
Nope.
How many of us is there?
5.
That'd be an 8th level spell slot.
Grant can always be like, Grant transforms.
Well, if we were to move in anyway, he would windwall us or windwalk us. I would think he would
It's a high level spell as well, that's why, so.
misform.
Misform? I think it was. I think it's 7th. 6th?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you guys burn his spell slots for that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if it was lower, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But
You just said gonna be a while. Should we just, I mean, it's 8:43. Should we just take a break?
Grant might be back soon too. Is it 15?
No, he's gonna be a while.
Okay.
Let's take a break now. You guys can decide what to do. We'll pick it up at 9
Okay, so like 17 minutes.
Okay.
or
Alright.
just before 9:50. Let's say 15 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Chala, head chala.
Nope, you don't seem to see anything.
Okay. How in the fuck is my acrobatics? Oh, right.
And you guys are just walking forward?
Yeah, continue forward, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're walking forward, you walk for a little bit, maybe 10, 20 minutes, and then you walk into a circular area, a small circular area, and you've entered an intersection where 8 paths converge symmetrically. You can see Zontal's tower dead ahead above the hedge wall, but the way the paths curve, there's no telling which one might lead to it. A sundial stands in the center of the intersection, the shadow from its gnomon pointing straight forward toward the tower, which is highly odd because the sun isn't behind you. Your shadows point in the proper direction, only the sundial shadow points ahead.
Are there on the sundial? Are there? Is it just like points around the dial, or is there an indication of like what might be noon, 3, 6?
There's nothing on the dial.
Okay. So it's just like a straight stone slate with
Correct.
the dial in it. Okay. So if okay. So my thinking is if we take a different path, if the dial moves or not, we won't be able to know unless we.
Yeah, like a infinite path kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Well, also this is smart enough to know what hypercube is, but I've seen the movie. I know how this ends. We all die.
So
chasing
I will.
around.
I'll just kind of draw something out for you guys here, so you can see it.
Oh, I have a piece of chalk. I got some chalk in my backpack. Can I just do like a northeast, east, southwest? On
Do you know which way is northeast, southwest?
Can I do a like where the dial is now, pointing straight towards the tower is north? Not that it's
Oh,
necessarily.
okay. Sure. Yeah, you can draw that on there.
Just like as like a primary, like that's forward. Just to see if the dial moves for any reason.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna be right.
That's what I have accomplished this room.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone back?
Yep. You guys.
Okay.
I didn't know you were gone.
My bad. Yeah.
Mike taking a pee.
Trem, we
Okay.
found the sundial, and the sun doesn't.
Dial?
Yeah, pretty much. It points north. Well, where Fossilis is marking it as north, and that's pointing towards the tower. Right now, our shadows are pointing in like the normal directions. We figure it's like an infinite path kind of thing where we got to choose the right way to go, and the sundial's gonna tell us if we're going the right way or not.
But we haven't gone through any yet, so we're
So
just taking
the
Yeah.
sundial is pointing toward the arrow.
Okay.
Currently.
Where did we
I
come in
mean-
from? The exact opposite direction?
Correct.
Okay.
You came in from this side.
Quick question. Can I try moving like sundial kind of thing, or is it fixed?
You may attempt to.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to.
Make a strength check. Oh, it's
Uh,
you go to lift it.
Oh, my butt hurts too much.
No. Pick the one.
You go to lift it, and you just strain and strain and strain, and you hear something pop. You're gonna take 1 point of damage as your back kind of gets thrown out a little bit there.
Bit of poop leaks out.
It's fucking good and stuck.
So which way should we try first?
Well,
Just punch
I see no reason why this dial would lie to us. So
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm down with that. Let's follow the dial.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys head down toward that path, the path twisting and turning. You can always see the tower in front of you. Another 20-minute walk or so, about the same from when you entered. And you enter a familiar room. This one again. Sundial in the center.
It's pointing forward. We gotta go forward.
It's pointing in 2 different directions now.
Whoa.
Split the party.
I believe it's pointing this way. Let me just double check so I don't screw you guys. No, it's not. It's pointing. Let me select this fucking arrow. No! Whatever. It's pointing this way. And this way.
Well, this just got interesting. Now what do we do? Do we go in between the arrows?
that's a good call. Let's do that.
Alright, northeast.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys travel down this path. And again, another 20 or so minutes, so you can always see the tower in front of you. For a third time, you come to a very familiar location. Another sundial.
Have the chalk lines persisted?
You didn't check?
Can I check this time?
You may. So this time the arrows point. So there's still that one.
Just taking copy this arrow.
I don't want your fucking arrows. Look what you made me do. Fuck. Whatever. So the arrows are now pointing this way.
Fixed it.
This way. And this way.
3 arrows. Fuck, man. I don't know, you guys.
So did my little compass rose?
Are they still there?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Shit.
Now, I think we should just go straight again, because those other arrows just cancel each other out, right?
That's reasonable. I'll stand by that logic.
Which way is straight? They're all technically straight.
North.
This one.
Okay. Is that where you guys are heading?
Sure.
Sure, we'll follow Jed's lead.
Okay. So you guys walk for, again, what feels about 20 minutes or so. You can see the tower. This time you emerge from the path into an area far larger than any open area you expected to encounter in the maze garden. This rectangular space must be 90 feet across, with the far side almost 150 feet away. It looks like a boulder-strewn pasture, with a large pond to one side and a fenced vegetable garden and oversized cottage on the other. Sheep graze in the pasture, tended by a pair of cyclopses, but none of them are moving. They all appear frozen in time.
Is there a fire in that? No. A pair of cyclops were where, sorry?
They're tending to the sheep,
Sure.
but nothing is moving.
Tempest Bane, maybe you should try detecting magic again.
I can do that.
Or, yeah, or Arcane Kelly, either of you.
Tap my staff on the ground and cast Detect Magic.
Nothing really stands out.
Okay. Nothing seems out of the ordinary here.
Well, something's definitely out of the ordinary.
Well, it appears to be, but the only thing I'm really afraid of is us walking into, like, an area that's removed from time.
Get stuck.
Yep.
Should we do the time warp again?
Like to I'd like to throw a coin over to the Cyclopses. Does anything appear to be floating in the air at all,
No?
or they're just like they're statuesque, but just they look real?
They appear to be very real.
Okay. Well, who wants to walk first?
Investigate.
Investigate what?
The statues. Well, the people that are statuesque.
Are you walking up to them?
Yes.
Okay, roll investigation.
Or
Okay. As soon as you start to walk up, everything around you starts to move again. The sheep start to graze. You see a small, little bit of smoke come out of the chimney of the cottage, and right next to you, with the Cyclopses, they begin pounding their fists into their hands, and you can. They just keep saying 3 words over and over again, and then one of them just goes, and then he walks over to a boulder, picks it up, and throws it down the field, which goes about 100 feet, lands, rolls about another 20 feet, and then looks at you guys and goes, "Huh?"
Hello?
He just keeps like pointing at you guys and then
We
pointing
can't-
down the field.
Oh, I think he wants to play.
Did we see them animate when he walked up to them?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's walk down the field, I guess.
Sure.
Okay. You guys start.
Can I insight? Is that? Can I insight giant ogres?
They're not ogres, they're cyclopses.
Cyclopses.
You could try.
don't want to kill us?
They don't appear to be aggressive, from what you can tell.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
looking at you expectantly. So you guys are walking down the field.
Yeah.
You get about
I have no idea what you're saying.
30, 40 feet into the field, and on the other side of the field, you can see another archway kind of thing or not archway, just an exit to this larger area that goes back into the maze.
Okay. Nice.
Do I smell anything coming from that cottage?
Make a perception check.
Whoa. Agrico Vegro emerges from the Elder Emerald Dream.
You don't hear anything. Grant, what has happened so far is you guys have walked in. You saw a sundial, kind of like the one on the screen that you see.
Sorry,
Uh,
a what?
A sundial,
Okay, but why is the music sad?
because it's fun. Uh,
Okay,
It's
sundial. Looking at it.
super
Roll 20.
hype.
Got it.
So it was pointing north on this Roll20 map, whereas your shadow was going the correct way. Somebody's got reverb. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, it's gone now. So you guys followed that path, which led you back to another sundial, which had two more shadows facing two different directions. You guys chose a different path. It led you to a third sundial, which is the three arrows you saw. You guys traveled down this path to the north again, which led you to a large area with some sheep grazing, a vegetable garden, two cyclopses, and a cottage completely frozen in time. When Shishun advanced on the cyclopses, they animated. They made some grunts. One of them then grunted toward you guys, threw a rock down the field, and then looked at you guys, and you guys then started to walk toward the end of the field where you saw an exit to this area.
Okay.
And what are you guys doing now that you see this exit?
I'd like to go through it.
Everybody following?
Sure.
Yeah, as long as he's first.
Okay. So you guys walk through. The tower is. Everybody make a perception check. Okay, you got high enough numbers there. Um, you guys start to notice that wherever you look, the tower's always in sight. It's not staying in one position. It's always in your view.
Backs to it.
I got a
Yep.
quick question for you, Scrubs.
Yeah, sure.
Is there like roof? Like, is there anything above us, or is
Nope.
it just?
It's open sky.
I'm gonna fly up.
Okay. How are you flying up? Oh yeah, you can. How high are you flying?
Just like a little bit above the hedges, so that I can kind of see up in front and whatnot, scoping out the area.
You can see. You poke your head up and you see no tower. You see, as far as you can see, hedges.
I relay this to the group. We can't just fly there, I don't think.
Well, that's totally fine with me.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to figure out this puzzle.
Plus, this is dope.
So you guys walk through the exit. It seems like whenever you guys go through a pathway, it takes about 20 or so minutes before you merge somewhere else. It's the amount of time is it's pretty it's pretty consistent, yeah. And you emerge from that pathway after it winds and stuff um, to the exact same place you just left. But from the entrance, everything frozen in time, the two Cyclopses standing there, the cottage, the sheep.
So we're back here.
Yep.
Okay. Let's walk up to these Cyclopses again.
Okay.
Alright.
As you start to walk up to them, they animate again. The sheep animate, the house animates, all that kind of stuff. Time goes back to normal. You see them pound their fist into their hand, say the same three words. Do that a couple times. One of them goes, "Oh!" Picks up a rock, tosses it down the field, goes about 100 feet, then rolls about another 20. Then they look at you and go, "Huh?"
I go and look and see if there's like another rock or if that was the same rock that he threw.
Are you trying to figure out if he threw a different rock or the same rock from last time? Is that what you're trying to figure out?
Yeah, basically just by seeing if that same rock is still there or not. Yeah, first one that he threw.
Make a. No, that's pretty simple. Yeah, it looks exactly the same. Looks like it's just happening again.
Okay.
Can I go up to the house?
Sure.
Like my scale.
What's that?
Sorry, my fucking headset's being stupid. What does it look like from like my scale? Like, is it?
It's like Cyclops size.
How big's the Cyclops?
Cyclops is. Uh,
8, 10, 15, 20 feet.
I will tell you in a second. They're about 15 feet tall.
Oh, okay. So, fucking huge by my standards. So I wouldn't.
Sorry,
go,
about 12 feet. About 12 feet.
Still 4 times my height.
Yes, they're big.
So I probably wouldn't be able to open the door, eh?
You could try.
I would like to try.
Okay. You gotta open the door, and it opens, no problem.
Okay. What is inside?
You see a couple large beds, a small table, nothing on it, a little fireplace, kind of a cozy little cottage.
There's no one inside. There's no
Nope.
nothing going on. There's no books laid out.
Nope.
Okay. We'll the house. Where now?
Okay.
Are there any small near the Cyclops that threw the rock? Are there any small rocks?
They're all about the same size. They're about 2 feet or so in diameter.
Oh, so there's no like pebbles or stones on the ground anywhere.
Nope.
Okay.
Does anybody speak giant, by the way? Okay. No small pebbles, just a few of those boulders.
I was gonna try to throw a scale rock, but there are none of those. What you got, Grant?
What I got?
What's in your animal tool chest to help us out here?
No, I missed a bunch of that.
Well,
The fucking tech that was on site.
I'm willing to try the path again, one more time, see if it brings us to a different place.
So the Cyclops is checking stones,
Yep.
and there's nothing in the hut, in the
Nope.
cottage, but a couple beds.
Yep. Nope.
It just
They
Just
just keep
bring us
looking
to
at you
the-
guys and going, "Rrr," and then pointing at the end of the field.
Again, if we only had someone amongst us that had any sort of knowledge towards understanding. It's a shame. We haven't got a universal translator.
God. Fine.
You fucking dumbass.
Dude, I don't want to like burn my first level spell slots as useful. I'll cast comprehend languages on myself.
Okay.
So for the next hour, I can literally understand. It says you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
Can you communicate in any language?
Nope.
The one that keeps grunting, you understand it as your turn.
Can we? Are any of us strong enough to chuck the rocks? Probably not, eh?
Do they
Right.
have another large rock?
They have a bunch.
There's a lot, yeah.
Okay.
I want to try to chuck the rock.
Okay, make a strength check.
18.
Okay, you go to try to lift it, and this thing weighs a few hundred pounds.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
it's not moving. I mean, you start to get it moving, but you can't really get it off the ground. And it kind of just rolls like a couple feet. And then Arcane Kelly, you hear the ogre go, or the Cyclops go, "Not good enough."
Okay. I'd like to use some of my staff charges to cast telekinesis.
Okay.
And throw one of those rocks downfield.
Okay. So you use telekinesis, pick up the rock, throw it down the field. How far are you throwing it?
Probably as far as I can.
Okay. So you throw it, it sails and lands like right at the end of the field, and you then understand the ogre's going, "Oh, very good, very good." And then can you all make a perception check, please? Faustulus and El Greco Vegro, you can see that the rock that was tossed has split open into two pieces at the end of the field. Yeah, the Cyclops are just standing there clapping.
I run over and investigate it.
Okay. There is a small gem, a small topaz, that is in the center where the two things split apart.
I'm touch it.
You have touched it.
Is it like embedded in the stone, or is
No,
it
it fell out. It fell out of the stone.
just fell out? Eh?
Just pick up the
Can
gem.
I-
You'll never do anything
I
bad.
guess I'll pick it up up, I guess.
Okay, you have a topaz.
Yeah, gems never do anything.
Can I Arcana check, see
Just
if
the
I
black ones.
know anything about it?
Sure. Looks like a topaz.
Hmm. I'll bring it back over to Arcane Kelly.
Okay.
Good job, look what we found.
Cool.
Oh!
What rocks are there?
Can I look
Nice
through it?
topaz.
Can I look through it at the tower?
Sure. The tower is now topaz colored.
Sick. So I got like better depth perception, right?
Worse.
Areas?
Way worse.
Alright, well.
Well,
It's just a topaz, just smooth.
Yep.
Nothing fancy.
okay,
Doesn't appear to
let's,
be.
Well, are there any other rocks? I want to get a little shiny of myself.
Yeah.
There are many more boulders.
Should launch another one there, Arcane Kelly.
okay, I'll launch another rock.
Okay. Same distance?
Yep.
Okay, you launch another rock. Everybody make a perception check.
I think that's good enough. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you look down the field, and this rock does not split. The Cyclops have not changed their expression; they're still clapping. Nothing else seems to happen.
Okay. Well, let's get out of this place. We should go downfield. Exit through that pass again, unless anyone has any better ideas.
Well, gonna have to agree with you.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Not that your idea is good, it's just we haven't gotten another one, so alright.
You guys heading through the path?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys go for another walk, winding through the garden pathways. Another 20 minutes or so goes by.
So it's
When
been
you-
around 2 hours, right?
About that, yeah. At this point, instead of ending up back in the Cyclops area, you end up back at a sundial. Same 3 arrows pointing. El Grigo Vego, your topaz is not in your hand.
At what point did it disappear from my hand?
When you enter the sundial room.
Just poof?
Yep.
So which arrow did we take the first time?
This one.
And which way did we just enter the room from?
This one.
That one, hey. Hmm. And is there a shadow being cast by the sundial? You said it's going north?
It's going the direction the arrows are going. There's 3 shadows.
Oh, 3 shadows.
Yeah, they're just in the paths for ease of visualization. Rule of lefts.
Well, does anybody have like a source of light that can see if the shadows change?
I do, and I walk over with my armor.
Nice.
True. You walk over to it, and all of your shadows cast away from his armor. The sundial shadows do not. They stay in those same 3 directions.
Can I rotate the sundial? Can I like, push on it?
You may attempt to make a strength check.
Nat 20.
Doesn't even budge. It is solid.
Well,
Well-
okay, Kelly, it looks like the topaz disappeared when I entered the room. We must have to do something with it. In that other room, where the Cyclops is.
Not necessarily. It may have been the way we get out of that room.
Maybe.
So, Now we know forward's not the correct direction. So which other directions would you guys like to try? I mean, my guess was wrong. Certainly, you guys would like to take a guess.
So left.
I'm not sure.
To the left?
Roll D8. 1 being north, 2 being northeast.
Well, Postulus is set to the left, and even though he's a little weird now, I still trust him.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so you guys head down the left path, where you guys twist and turn another 20 minutes or so. And when you emerge, you enter a large courtyard. Filling the center of this 80-foot square courtyard is a circular pool of water 60 feet across. The water is dark and murky, reducing visibility to about 1 foot. A garnet gemstone hovers 1 foot above the center of the pool. Another path leaves the area through the hedge wall on the far side of the pool, directly opposite where you entered.
Pool
So-
60 feet in diameter, and the garnet is in the center.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the side of the pool, cast Mage Hand.
Where are you guys going to be standing? I'll just kind of draw out the room to show you here.
Okay.
So, you guys entered, say from the north side here, right up in here. There's an exit down here. There is gemstone right here.
So we walked in from the south or the north?
North.
Okay.
So,
I guess I'm gonna be standing in the doorway. We didn't get much time to investigate the room before Ted grabbed it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
chill back a little bit.
Pretty much, yeah.
so you guys are hanging back. Jed's going up to the front.
Yeah, kind of up to the pool area.
Okay. You're using Mage Hand to grab the gem.
Yeah, the Mage Hand to go out 30 feet forward and grab the gem there.
Okay.
Then I'll just have it pull it back to me.
Okay. As soon as you touch it, 4 creatures leap out of the water and grab onto you, or attempt to grab onto you. They're kind of still in the water. They just kind of leap up, grab onto you. So, you're going to take 8 attacks.
Ah! Tiny El Gricos!
What is your AC?
Well,
Okay, the first one hits. So you will take a total of 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and then it's going to grab onto you with its tentacles. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
yeah. 16.
Okay, you're good.
Does he get Nick's bonus?
You guys all hung back.
Oh, just don't look far back.
So you, nothing affects you from the tentacles, but then the creature pulls you under the water.
Mhm.
I need everybody to now roll initiative. Whoops, one sec. Don't do it yet. Okay, now roll it, and we'll change your number.
Oh, whatever.
No, it's 17. Why can't I change it?
Hmm? Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, you guys rolled pretty good. So now you are down in the water. It can move, so you're 15 feet below the water. And the rest of them are going to kind of hang out by the surface. It's Arcane Kelly's turn. You are currently grappled and underwater.
Do I recognize the creature that's grappling me?
I don't think you have time to make a nature check.
Okay. Um. I'm gonna dimension door out back to so I'm 15 feet underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Do you have to be able to use your hands?
It's just verbal.
Okay. You can't speak underwater.
Oh shit. Oh, I don't think there's a lot I can do then, since I'm grappled and underwater.
You can attempt to break the grapple.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, make a strength saving throw.
Do you need to be able to talk to cast spells from the staff?
4.
You are still grappled. The staff spells all have the same requirements. So unfortunately, you're still grappled
Okay.
and underwater. And I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's your turn. Okriko Vegro.
Well, I guess I'm gonna run up to the water, take a sweet jump, and be a giant shark.
Okay.
Dope.
And I guess I'll try and attack the thing grappling Jed.
Give me one sec here. What kind of sight does the shark have?
Blind sight, 60 feet.
Okay, you're good. Okay, you may attempt to attack it.
Oh, I got no bless. 22?
22 hits.
That's supposed to be 3d10. Okay, 20 damage.
Okay.
And I guess that is my turn.
Okay. It comes to Shishun.
I'm gonna move up here, and I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try to use Destructive Wave out in front of me. And so I strike the ground, creating bursts of divine energy. Each creature I choose within 30 feet of me must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 5d6 thunder damage, as well as 5d6 radiant or necrotic. But I don't know who that would hit. So, if anyone, because they're in the water.
Is it each creature in front of you, or creatures you choose?
Creatures I choose. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you. So it won't hit them, or it won't hit allies, I mean.
Okay. What's your DC?
20.
One succeeds.
Okay. One sec. $11 thunder damage.
Okay.
Radiant damage.
18 radiant?
15.
Okay.
They're knocked prone.
Okay.
And yeah, if they succeed, it's half damage, and they're not knocked prone. That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to their turn. One of them is going to pop out of the water and attack you, Shishun. Does a... Oh, that's not going to hit. That's a 9.
Nope.
Oh, that's 11. So that one's
No.
not going to hit you. Okay, second one will pop out and go for you. Does a 16 hit?
It matches. I think that hits, yeah.
Okay. So you will take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Okay.
It's now going to try its tentacles on you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
With my bonus, I got like a 26.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Okay, it
And
is
that
now.
was the one right. That was the one right in front of him.
No, it's this one.
Okay.
And it is now going to drag you half its movement into the water. So you are now also underwater. Actually, you're here because it went down a little bit. And then the one beside Mr. Shark is going to attack Mr. Shark.
13 AC.
That's going to be a hit with pincers. Are you considered large or smaller?
Huge.
You are huge. Let me see if I can grapple you. I cannot grapple you. So you will just take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and it'll make another pincer attack since it can't grapple you. 13 does hit, I believe.
Yeah, my AC is 13.
And you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. The last one will use a tentacle attack against Arcane Kelly.
Okay.
So make a Constitution saving throw, and you are within 10 feet.
5.
Plus, how much from Shishun?
6, so 11.
11? That's a fail, unfortunately. You are considered paralyzed.
And that was one beside me?
No, it's the one's grappling him.
Oh, the one's grappling.
which actually you should be right here because you attacked that one.
'Kay.
It is now going to attempt to pull you even deeper, straight down.
And I get an opportunity attack then, hey?
You will.
Or sentinel attack, yeah. 17.
17 hits.
Ooh. What happens if you grapple something that's grappling someone else? I don't know.
Three-way
Oh,
grapple.
can.
Three-way grapple.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Magic
Oh,
for what it's
brutal.
worth.
But you do stop it from moving.
Oh, right. Okay.
So he's now only 15 feet below the water. So that's pretty good. That brings us to Faustulus.
Okay, I didn't declare doing Crimson Right today, did I?
You have not declared that.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out one of my arrows. I'm gonna cut myself in the left arm. And whisper, "Fuck you," under my breath. Can I see any of them?
You can see this one.
Water. So I'm gonna take the 16 points of maximum damage.
Do you have sharpshooter, so you ignore half cover?
Yeah, yeah.
'Kay.
So I'm gonna take 2 shots. 2 shots of them.
Okay.
A 25 and a 17.
Both hit.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack on either one?
No.
36 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move. Just to the side here a bit. Not close to the pool, but just up a bit.
Okay, that brings us to Tempest Pain.
Let's see. So, who can I see still if I move up to right around there?
From your allies?
Yeah, from my allies.
Faustulus.
Everyone else is underwater and
Yep.
not visible.
And you can see this one Chul. This encounter is aptly named the Chul Pool.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Hey,
Oh wait. I'm just going to actually back off and not attack that guy. I'm going to. Sorry, good move there.
So you moved up to him and then moved away?
No. I'm gonna get in range just to bless Faustulus and I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good right there. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Bless on Faustulus and myself, so it's level 1 then.
Okay.
Huge fin be sticking out.
No, you went underwater to attack.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. That brings us to Arcane Kelly, who is paralyzed. Therefore, you are unable to hold your breath. Therefore, your HP falls to 0. I need you to make a death saving throw.
Whoa, instantly, hey? Shit.
$11.
So you're good. Actually, you know what? First, before you do that, I'm going to get you to make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
So 16 and... Yeah, 16, I guess.
Okay, so you haven't drowned yet. That's what we'll do. And then you can make a Constitution save with disadvantage again at the end of your turn.
Okay.
which is now.
Oh, am I still paralyzed or?
Yes. That's why you're making a Constitution save right now.
16 again.
16. Okay, the paralysis wears off.
Okay.
But you don't have a lot of time left on your air.
Yeah.
Because you had to let it go from being paralyzed.
Okay.
Uh,
And I can't really do anything else on my
that's
turn.
well, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You make the save at the end of your turn. Moves us to El Greco Vegro.
Well, I'm gonna cast water breathing on, I guess, me, Jed, and Shashun.
Is it has to be someone you see? Oh, I guess you can see him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blindside.
Would I be able to
Nice.
see the people outside of water?
No.
Probably not. I'm gonna say eternal.
I would say it's like a shark. It's like an echolocation sort of thing. Like the shark's
Yeah,
sense of
that's fair.
smell.
Also stand kind of away from the ledge on purpose too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, 3 of us have water breathing,
Okay.
and I guess I'm going to. What is healing word bonus action?
It is, yeah.
It's stupid. Sure.
But you can only cast 2 spells if one's a cantrip.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know about bonus action spells. Okay. Well, then I guess that would be my turn.
Okay. Brings us to Shashun, who's currently grappled underwater.
So I can breathe underwater or no?
Yes.
You can now.
I can. Okay. Hmm. And Jed is paralyzed still? Or no, he's not. He's all right. I'll attack the guy then, or I'll try to break free my grapple.
Okay, that'll be your action. That's a strength saving
Yep.
throw.
12.
12 total.
Yep.
That does not break it.
All right, then that's all. Well, actually, I will bonus action healing word on myself since
Okay.
I can breathe underwater. Does that let me?
Water
Good.
breathing does also allow you to use verbal
Cast
commands.
spells. All right, cool. So yeah, I'll bonus action healing word on myself, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. It's the Jewel's turn. First off, the ones that are grappling Shashun and... Well, the one that's grappling Shashun is going to drag you down another... I shouldn't do them simultaneously. So the one that's got you, Shashun, is going to drag you down 15 feet. And then it's going to use its tentacles on you. I need you to make a Constitution save.
18. Or actually, no, my bonus it's like 24.
Oh, you're good. So this other Chul is going to swim down to you and attack you with its pincers. I don't think it can make a... Whoops, I just closed roll 20. That was a mistake. That means the stream went down as well. Oopsies. Alright, there we go. Load up, please, roll 20. Okay. So the other one's going to swim down. I'm going to see if he can actually. Oh, he can. So he's going to make a pincer attack against you. Where's my d20? There it is. That is a natural 20.
Ooh.
So that's a total of 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, which you're probably fine, but make it anyway.
Actually, maybe not. I got a 15.
15 saves.
Okay, cool.
And then, so he's down there with you. The one on Arcane Kelly is going to attempt to pull him down 15 feet.
Okay. Opportunity attack.
Yep.
$16.
16 just hits. Alright. And you stop him from moving, but he will attempt to tentacle him. So make a Constitution saving throw, please, Arcane Kelly, with no bonus, as he was unable to move. You are unfortunately paralyzed. This one near the surface is going to reach out and with his 10-foot reach grab onto Tempest Pain. And that is a natural 20. Take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are pulled into the water. He's going to pull you down. So you are 5 feet under the water. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as he is using his tentacles on you.
14. Am I near Nick or no?
No.
Okay.
That is a save, though.
So
So
yeah,
that-
plus bless. But
you have to declare that beforehand, but you saved
Yeah.
anyway. Fossilus, you're up. You cannot see anybody.
I don't see anybody. Oh,
Nope.
If I walk up to the edge, water do I see?
How deep can you see here? Let me just double check what it says. Visibility. Nope. You can't see it. Can't see anybody.
Wait, I just saw Tempest Pain fall through the water, right? Get grappled.
And get pulled into the water, yes.
Can I see the light from his armor? Is that like a beacon under the water?
That's smart.
he's active.
Make a perception check.
Why does my perception get so bad?
You
Natural
do
one.
not. You do not see
9.
him.
Fuck. Okay. Shit. I'll stay back like 5 feet from the edge, and hold my action. I'll attack if one of them surfaces.
Okay. Tempest Pain. Currently
I'm
grappled and underwater.
Attempt to break the grapple then.
Okay. Strength saving throw.
Strength check. Saving throw.
Saving throw.
And my bless is. I got 20 total.
You do manage to break the grapple.
And that counts as an action, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna swim back up to the top and
Okay, you hit the surface.
try to get out of the water area.
Okay.
Going backwards a bit.
He will take an opportunity attack against you.
Okay.
Natural 1, he misses. You can't move all the way though, because you have
No?
half speed in the water, so you can
Okay.
move to there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I also let Fossilus know, yo, look out!
Okay.
They're going all Japan on us.
And it's the end of the round, but you did not see anybody. So what do you want to do, Faustus?
I just saw him get out of the water. Can I take a couple shots at fish in the barrel, where he like would have just come up from?
Sure. I will say. I'm gonna give him.
Penalty.
No, that's more than disadvantage. You don't know where you're shooting. I'm gonna give him plus AC.
Okay.
So you may make your attacks.
Oh, that's bad.
Neither of them hit.
Okay.
Alright. Brings us to Arcane Kelly. Please make a Constitution saving throw. With disadvantage, sorry, you were paralyzed. Okay, at this point you are drowning now, so your HP does fall to 0.
No, he has water breathing, I
Oh, he
think.
does have water breathing, that's right. Okay, so that'll be your
Oh,
constitution save for the paralysis. So you are no longer paralyzed, but that's the end of your turn. Rico Vegro.
I guess. I'm going to. So I can wild shape as a bonus action. Can I use the crown of the world to wild shape someone else as a bonus action?
It's the same spell.
I guess so, eh? Well, I'm going to. I guess I'll attack the one that Jed's fighting.
Okay.
Yeah. 24.
Definitely a hit.
For 15 damage.
And with that, the grapple on Jed ends as you devour that jewel.
And then I'm going to turn Shishun into a giant shark.
Oh,
Breaking his grapple because he's huge.
it does break its grapple,
Nice.
yes. So, Shun, you are a giant shark.
Sweet. Can I be a hammerhead shark?
You can be whatever you want to be.
Dope.
It's your dream. It is now your turn as well. You are a shark.
Well, shit. Okay. I want to bite that guy then. What are my bonuses, Grant? What am I
Plus 9. Plus 9 to hit.
17.
I forgot, if this thing's very damaged, you get advantage. It doesn't have all its hit points, which I have not been doing.
You do have advantage.
It was lower, so 17.
That hits.
What's the damage dice?
3d10 plus 6.
What? Okay.
Grant found a form that hits every time. It's a giant shark. So always fight in water.
Perfect.
That water breathing was super clutch, by the way. How do you just have that spell on you? Why would you just have that?
I've got nothing better at 3rd level. I have fucking conjure animals, dispel magic, and then the rest of the 3rd level spells are dumpy as fuck.
It's 25 damage.
With that, you eat a jewel.
Okay, nice.
You're both going to have stomach aches tomorrow. That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. So it's their turn. This one is going to keep attacking you, Mr. New Shark. How much health does he have as a giant shark?
Oh, way too much. 126.
Oh, he's not going to get through this. But his AC is low, so it's a hit. And a hit. I'll just roll him twice because I can't grapple you. Where the fuck are the rest of my dice? There they are. That is 24 points of damage, so you're at like 102. And then this one near the surface is gonna come out, look at Faustulus, and be like, "Ooh, little guy." So roll to attack. This is a 17 hit. Hey, Mutulus.
No, 18. I have 18.
Oh, okay. So he can't grapple you this one, so he will use his second pincer attack
Oh.
to miss as well with a 12. And then he is going to swim back down 10 feet.
I fucking got my opportunity attack on him.
Hey, you are not next to him.
This one? Don't attack him fast?
You swam down to attack the one with Jed. This one's
Right,
at the
vertical.
surface.
Okay. That damn vertical.
So now he's going to swim down into your range, but not then again out.
White people
Okay,
always
okay.
have that problem with Bert.
And it's Faustulus' turn.
Okay, well, he's like right in front of me, right?
No.
Oh, he dove back down?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
They live in the water.
I'm trying to shoot him if I can.
Okay. blind luck.
Blind luck. Do bless. I got a bless. Fucking
What's up?
20's not gonna hit.
You missed by 1.
Oh. Oh, that's it. That's all I got.
T-Pain.
I'm gonna back up 5 feet, actually. I'm gonna back up 5.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna back up.
Okay.
And hold my action, I guess. There's nothing I can do right
Your action's up now because you're at the end of the round.
now. Okay, I'm doing nothing.
Okay, Arcane Kelly. You're not
Okay.
grappled. You're not paralyzed for the first time this whole fight.
Time to use lightning spells.
Cool. You can't see shit.
Then I will try and float to the surface.
You may. Your swim speed is 15, so you will just get to the surface and be out of movement.
You just chain link in the water.
Perfect.
Temp HP pool. What's for?
And I guess I can't really swim over to the ledge, so I'll hold my action. If the thing touches me, I'm gonna shocking grasp it.
Okay. Algrego Vegro, it's your turn.
I'm gonna bite the one closest to me.
Okay. Just hits.
And if I grapple it, can I take like a big jump out of water?
You do have advantage.
Oh right.
And you're able to grapple?
I guess as a shark, can you?
I don't know.
Wait,
Does it say
is
you
it
can
kind of
grapple?
grappling before you're attacking, or is it just something?
Yes, you would.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's just damage then.
The enemy grapple with his attack because he was attacked with like
With
pincers or
pincers
something.
that have a grapple.
18.
18? That one is devoured by you. Hungry shark. Tasty chul. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn, yeah.
Okay. Shishun.
I too will bite the nearest guy.
Alright.
Blow up in water.
Pity to chew.
21.
21 hits.
Damage.
And with that, the 2 sharks devour all 4 chuls. And the water is still and quiet. And it appears the danger is gone.
Nice.
And the 2 of you watches Arcane Kelly floats to the surface, not looking like he had a fun time down there.
I go and help him out of the water a little bit.
Okay.
Before I get helped out of the water, I'd like to go swim over and collect that jewel.
Okay. You swim over to the center, grab it. You now have a garnet.
You got the jewel from the jewel pool.
Nice.
Remember to subtract treasure next time they find it.
Can I investigate the bottom of the pool with my dark vision?
Sure, make an investigation check.
And electro senses a shark for metal objects.
Sure, I'll say you have advantage on that.
Get out of here, dice fucking roll.
Find a cage with a very frightened man in it. Do you try to assist?
25.
You find a tiny cage with a man in it. You try to. There's actually a bunch of shit down here. I don't know how you're gonna grab it with your flippers, but
I'm gonna grab with my mouth.
okay. There's a bunch of vials. Some other stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and grab as much as my mouth.
Okay, make a strength check and try to roll low. As a shark.
Fucking shark break. Oh, really good. That's awesome.
Oh,
No, you want to look for whole low, dude?
A break.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
You do take a total of 6 piercing damages. There's some sharp shit in there.
Awesome.
But you have whatever you could find in the bottom.
Okay, I'll swim up and kind of spit it out on the shoreline.
Okay. There's one broken vial. The rest survive. You spit out 2 daggers. 5 potions that look very familiar. They appear to be potions of healing. And 2 other potions that you're not quite sure what they are yet. There is a wand and some sort of globe.
And that was everything from the bottom of the pool.
Yes, that you could find. Yes.
So is this like a cylindrical pool, or does it gradually like go down depth to the middle? Or is it just like one big?
No, it's just a big cylindrical pool.
Okay.
Krugs, I'm gonna identify 4 of the items. So do the
As a
globe
shark.
first. Oh yeah.
This
true,
is
right.
a drift globe.
Is it what, sorry?
Drift globe.
What's a drift globe?
Well, a drift globe. So I can link the exact thing. You will enjoy this. If you're within 60 feet of it, and speak its command word, you will cause it to emanate light or daylight spell.
I want it.
You can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet away from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route to do so.
Perfect.
If prevented from moving, the globe sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive, and the light winks out.
It's an infinite daylight globe.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want that. I want it so bad.
We're gonna be shiny.
Yeah.
And then you're identifying the wand and the daggers.
Yeah, sure.
Both the daggers are +2 daggers.
Sweet.
The wand is a wand of fear
Oh, that's
with
cool.
3 charges. And guess what? None of these items are inactive.
Neato.
I would like a dagger.
If no one else is taking the other dagger, do you mind if I take it? As I wave around my club.
That's right, you have a club.
that's where I was like, I'm gonna go up and attack. I'm not gonna attack. I can fuck off.
Everybody knows T-Pain likes to go clubbing.
So I just want to get the dagger and stab it through the club so I can still go clubbing at least. Just a little bit more damage.
That's not how this works.
Damn it.
Wait, does a club do 1d6 damage?
That was 1d4.
Oh, I was gonna say.
This is infinitely better as well because it's magical.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's magical, so...
But none of these items are inactive, strangely.
Krugs, I take the drift orb and I turn it on. I activate it. What are the command words?
Whatever you want them to be.
Oh, sweet.
Make it Dawnburner.
I don't know yet. I gotta think on it.
Okay. There's also the wand of fear with 3 charges. Which I will give you the full description.
So,
Spell.
no one else... Everyone's okay with me taking a dagger?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That scimitar is inactive, so I need a magic source of damage that's not ranged.
Wait. Didn't we lose all our shit when we gave it to that person?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we gave up all our magic items.
That's
What's
what he's
scimitar
doing.
then?
Everyone else has like sources of damage.
Yeah, I have both
Yeah, I
spells
know how to
in
do
Thornbury.
So I will pick up one of the daggers and gingerly touch Tips with Tempest Pain.
I shudder as memories of the other past night resurface. And I tell him whisper this gently into his ear. Don't go in raw next time.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it, man.
Figured you guys were gonna use some of the grease from the pig or something.
Pig.
The guy
Oh,
roasted us a
hog
feast,
pork.
man.
Right. Oh man, that's warped. That didn't even occur to me. We got the jewel from the jewel pool.
Yeah, there's a whole school of children in that pool.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. It was a pretty cool school of jewels in that pool.
Do you guys want to leave this area now so we can stop making puns?
They're alliteration. They're not.
I shouldn't have named it the Chul Pool.
Absolutely should have.
I was like, oh, this will be fun.
What's on the far side of the room?
Another pathway.
Okay, I'm gonna swim to the far end of the room and majestically jump out of the water towards the pathway.
Okay, you are still a shark.
Yeah,
You land on the
I don't
ground.
I got some sick air though. Huge.
You did. You got some sick air.
How do I transform out of being a shark?
You just choose to do so.
Alright, I'll also choose to not be a shark anymore and get
Okay.
out of the pool.
Okay. The rest of you guys can walk around if you wish.
Yeah, I ain't going in that stinky ass water. I'm perfectly dry right now.
Leading you to the other pathway. Do you guys take that pathway?
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, 20 minutes or so. And you end up in a room with a sundial, or an area with a sundial. Arcane Kelly, your garnet disappears. And you are in a room with a sundial, looks exactly like this. 3 arrows. I'll let you guys pick one more path before we call it a night. By the way, this is one thing I've had time to actually run before. Good luck.
Puzzle.
We're doing pretty good so far.
You are doing pretty good. This is a lot faster than the last group.
Yes.
I am thoroughly impressed.
The right side?
Yeah, that's.
So we've done that one, and this was the path, top one.
Yeah.
The Cyclops. So
Yeah,
Yes.
Cyclops is north.
the arrows are probably the main paths we have to do, and the other ones are bonus rooms. Would be a guess.
Maybe. I have no idea.
What happens if we go backwards through this path?
You ever been to the Lost Woods?
No. Whereabouts is that?
It's far, far away. They're lost. That's all I know.
So which way are you guys going?
Let's go back for science.
I vote for the path on the right.
So we have 2 votes
Yeah.
for the way back, 1 vote for the right.
Not the right, like the last sundial path that we have not taken, the bottom right, because we've gone north,
So southeast.
southwest. So
Oh, when Greg said left, it wasn't left. It was the left sundial one.
yeah.
Oh.
That's,
Okay.
Oh,
When you said
Well,
left, I pinged this,
yeah, I thought we went that way.
Yeah.
and you
Oh.
said yes to that way.
Oh, I didn't notice the ping.
Hey, we got some potions of healing and stuff and daggers.
Yeah, did anyone actually take potions? I totally forgot.
Yeah, you guys have them. There's 2 other potions that you guys didn't look at yet.
Okay.
Okay. So the bottom right?
This one?
Sure, let's go bottom right.
Okay.
We go to the bottom left this time,
Or we can just go to the hard right.
or hard right.
Are we feeling bonusy? Well, that could be a completely wrong theory as well.
So you 2 are changing your votes and going bottom right. Is that correct?
Well, if we had went to the straight left path before, then I'm gonna vote for the straight right path. It's right.
Yeah, I'm okay going far right on this one.
All right, I vote far right as well.
Okay.
Sure.
The far left didn't work out for me too well. They're too aggressive.
So this
You
path.
didn't die.
It really just force things onto you, drag you down.
So it is this path, yes?
Yeah, let's go straight right. Let's go 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Left me paralyzed. Made me feel like I couldn't say or do anything.
So you guys follow this path for feels like 20 minutes, and you you enter. You get to a point where this pathway seems slightly different. Ahead, you see a bubbling fountain filling the pathway. Large, bright flowers grow on the hedges on both sides of the fountain, each blossom shimmering in the light. The air smells particularly fresh and sweet here. And we will come back to this part next time.
Man, it'd be sweet if someone else took like fucking speak with plants. That'd be great. But I guess I have water breathing in that slot instead. So not the worst.
Hey man, random speak with plant and speak with animal spells are for jerks and haters.
Right? Same with comprehend language. Who the fuck uses that?
No, I would bring that spell because that's intelligent spellcasters keep that in their roster. And Arcane Kelly is an intelligent spellcaster.